The Untold Chapter in the Star Wars saga comes to 4K for the first time. As the Sky Wars series lands on 4K, so does Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I'll be going over the video and audio quality, the cover options, and if it's worth the upgrade. Before we begin, if this is your first time here, I go over 4K content and let you know my opinion on it and if I think it's worth the pickup. We do videos here every single week, so if that's something that interests you, be sure and check out the channel and consider subscribing. Now let's get into the video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at Rogue One, a Star Wars story on 4K Ultra HD. Now, a few months ago, Disney Plus released a UHD stream that looked really great, but with streaming comes some compression issues that you shouldn't find on a 4K disc. Rogue One is probably my second favorite Star Wars movie in the entire franchise. I think it's just absolutely perfect in just about every way, and as a huge Star Wars fan, I think it completes the series and connects the prequels to the original trilogy in just such a great way. Now, while the Disney Plus stream of this film looks excellent, I thought the 4K disc was a beautiful transfer. The image is nice and clear and extremely sharp, and the CGI on this film looks amazing and pretty much flawlessly integrates into the overall picture. I love the use of HDR on this disc. Every pop of color was mesmerizing, and several of the scenes were what I would call reference quality. Some scenes of note were definitely the entire opening scene, which I thought looked fantastic. The lush greens of the planet and the dark sand were just such a great contrast. The Darth Vader scene on Mustafar looked excellent as well, with the bright reds of the planet popping off the screen. The entire finale of the movie on Scarif looked beautiful with the tropical colors and the space battle. The lights from the explosion were nearly blinding at times. For video quality on this, I would give it a 9.5, as I think it's near perfect. My only complaint would be that some of the black levels weren't as inky as I'd liked, but overall it's still the best looking Star Wars film I've seen thus far. Now, I wish I could say that the audio on this disc was as outstanding as the video, but I thought this was a pretty horrible mix and just very uneven. I had to turn the volume up several times, and even then I thought the dialogue was really low and hard to hear at times. The action scenes were very loud, and I would have to turn it down a little bit, then back up again to listen to the actors speaking. I also found that the score music, which was pretty, but it could at times drown out the sound of all the dialogue. You know, I sometimes wonder if eventually Disney will come out with its own sound system and all of their discs will sound amazing on them. Like, this has been some big scheme to get us to buy their audio system someday. That's really the only reasoning I can come up with as to why the majority of their 4K discs sound just so awful. For audio, I'll give this one just a 5. I'm pretty disappointed with the uneven sound on this one. I did watch a little bit of the digital stream that came with this disc, and I thought it sounded fine, so it really made me more upset with the quality you get off the disc. The 4K release of this title only has one cover option, and it's the one that was also used on the re-release of the Blu-ray a little while back. I think the original release of this on Blu-ray and DVD had some really nice options for cover art, but I do like this one fine as well, and I think it matches up with the other 4K releases really nicely. I definitely think this disc is worth a pickup for the incredible video quality, and if you're a Star Wars fan, this is for certain a nice addition to your collection. Now, I do wish Disney had done a better job with the audio on this disc, but for now it's the best it's going to look, and you can always just crank up the volume. Hopefully this has helped your decision a little bit. Be sure and let me know in the comments what your thoughts were on this release, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, everybody.